Shalom, shalom, shalom. How are you? How are you? Yes, it is the Professor, and welcome back to another edition of From the Heart of a Woman. How about this? I know, don't be fussing. It's been a minute since I've been on. Excuse me, coffee early in the morning. But me and my family, we took a vacation to Florida. Oh my gosh. If you've never seen the ocean, oh my gosh, a wonderful experience. Help us just see the hand of the Father, nature and creation, doing all that His hand has, or His word has told it to do. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. So yeah, real talk, honey. I've been recovering. I needed a vacation from a vacation because we did a lot of sightseeing, travel. It was crazy. I got in the pool, hot tub. Yes, I did a real vacation. Something that sometimes melanated people don't do enough of. We're starting. And I'm happy for that because, a lot of people are stuck in the, the Messiah is coming and, yeah. But He also said, occupy till I come. And so, no need to shut your life off cold because there's some people don't stop working. People stop going to school or educating themselves. Because I'm a real life professor. And so I know some people that actually, decided not to go to college to educate themselves. Not that college is absolutely necessary, because it's not. It's just about what you choose to do. But they did what they did based on fear. When it says 365 times in the scripts, fear not. You know that emoji? That's how I be feeling. So, like I said in my other video, live your life, but however, live it unto the honor and the glory of the Most High, because it is in Him that we live, we move, and we have our being. See, I got my head wrapped, so I can say that. But today, part of the reason why it's taking me so long to get back to you with another video is, as I have said, I'm a mouthpiece for the Most High. The things He tell me to say, He told me before. I was like picking topics and, speaking on the things that I knew, things that I had researched, things that could help our spirit grow, help us grow as primarily women. But if men took this advice, it would help them also as people to grow their inner man. But y'all admonished me, you going on your own strength. You're going under your own admonition, your own knowledge. Scripture said don't lean to your own understanding. So, I had to dial it back and move it around because He the one told me to start the channel. So, as I am an obedient daughter of the Most High, I have to speak when He tells me to speak. And so this one is taking a minute because He had put it in my spirit a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks. And He just began to talk to me about our behavior. And the sum total of it is, Yisrael, it's time for us to get it together. People who say you are believers, it's time for us to get it together. Because there's something going on in our culture that it don't make sense scripturally to me at this point. And if I'm wrong, please give me a comment below. Let me know where I'm wrong. But I need you to bring some proofs. That's all I'm saying. Because scripture says you're supposed to prove all things and hold fast to that, which is what? Good. And we know His word is good seed. Cancel culture amongst our people, amongst Israel, amongst the believers, amongst the grafted in, amongst the bloodline. Cancel culture. What you talking about, Professor? Well, I was perusing YouTube, just searching some stuff out, and I started seeing these videos about people calling them witches and warlocks and saying they were exposed and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. Just very vicious, seemingly, attacks on other people. People took out an hour or so to attack another person who also professes to be a believer. Now, we know the scripture says that we're supposed to be reconciled with our brothers. If someone has sinned against, if your brother sinned against you, I'll find the scripture reference and put it in here. If your brother has sinned against you, you're supposed to go to them, right? And if your brother hear you, you've won your brother or your sister. If they don't, you take another brother. And if they still don't hear you, you take them before the assembly. Isn't that what the scripture says? And if they still don't hear the assembly, it says you're supposed to mark them then. But see, my thing is we going straight to the mark them, kicking them out counseling them, before we've taken the steps that are necessary. We haven't been obedient, Israel. Some of us are cowardly, Israel. And we've not gone to our brother, gone to our sister. Scripture says, see, if we're coming up on Yom Kippur, we're supposed to be afflicting our souls. We're supposed to be fasting and examining ourselves as we allow the Father to examine us. And then we want to come before Him first of all, we're coming before Him with Yom Teruah. We're going to celebrate Him bringing us to this day. We're going to blow the trumpets in Zion. We're going to give our offerings and our gifts of praise and worship and adoration to the Most High. But the scripture says, if when you come to bring your gift, you remembrance that your brother has something against you. Not that you got something against your brother, but you know when people got an issue against you. You know. Quit playing, you know. And if you don't do what the scripture says, it says you're supposed to leave your gift and be what? Reconciled with your brother. If your brother is overtaken in a fault, if they're wrong, they're going off the wrong path, they said something crazy, they messing up. He said, ye who are spiritual, restore such one in the spirit of meekness, considering yourself, lest you also be overtaken. Do we not know what these scriptures are like? I mean, we got all kinds of apps, Bible apps. Some of us turn pages. I like to turn pages. But we got all kinds of concordances and lexicons and all that. But that's plain instruction. Israel. That's why. That's one of the reasons why we are in the condition that we are in today. And screaming out Yahuwah about. Part of it's our fault because we fail to follow the instructions. Instead, we want to cancel people. Cancel culture in Israel? Not so. It should not be. It should not be. Why? Because we're one body. We're one body in the Messiah. He's the head and we are the body. We're supposed to be joined unto Him. Script in Corinthians says, he that is joined unto our Elohim is one spirit. Now, if that's your brother, your sister, and you love them, love is ahav. That's the Hebrew word for it. Love is doing for someone what is necessary, to preserve life. If you see them on a wrong path, in the book of Jude, it says sometimes you got to snatch them. Hey, come back here. Come on back here. Bring them the instructions. Bring them the word. We abstaining from people. Staying away from assemblies. I'm just going to watch videos. Hebrews 10:25 says we're supposed to hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. You're supposed to try to beat me loving the Most High and beat me, outrun me in this walk. Do good. Do gooder than me. Also, it says, not forsaking to assembling ourselves together as the manner of some is, those who are forsaking to assemble, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching. What day? The day of his wrath. The day of our redemption. Those days are drawing now. They're drawing nigh. 1 Corinthians 12 says that we are we're one body. It says the body is not one member, but a bunch of members. We're multiplicity. We're a multitude. Think of your body, all the different parts of your body that make up your one physical body. We are a spiritual body. And you get mad at the foot because it's the foot, because it is foundational. Or the foot get mad at the eye because it can't see. Or the mouth get mad at the ear, and vice versa. That don't make sense. Yeah, you need to read that whole 1 Corinthians 12. Read that whole chapter. Yeah, read that whole chapter. Even in your body, there are less honorable parts that if they are not neglected, real talk, let's say you constipated, that area doesn't work, that's going to be a problem in your physical body. Each part has its function and its place in order to make the body work as it's supposed to. Right? It is our job, my job to make sure we are being a light. It's our job to make sure that we are being salt in the earth. That's what scripture says, right? Right? We're light of the world. A city that sits on a hill that cannot be hid. Come on, get back to that obedient place, to all the instructions, not the pieces you pick and choose, Israel. We got to make sure that our words, according to Colossians 4, that they are seasoned just right so that we know how we should answer everyone. Your supervisor, your mother, that brother that stepped on your toe or said something you didn't like, that sister that talked crazy to you, there's somebody that taught some doctrine that you don't think is right. There's a way that you should speak to them. Yeah, it is. Y'all just lying. The wicked. Yes, it may be that, but is that your call in that moment? Because maybe you haven't heard the conclusion of the whole matter. There's a thought. Even outside of Israel, we're supposed to walk amongst them with wisdom. Sometimes our mouths just be blah, blah. Got diarrhea of the mouth. Blah. Shoot bullets out our mouth. Israel, we got to do better. Time is far spent. We're in the last of the last day. And it's time to start looking up, for our redemption draws nigh. Cancel culture in Israel, these things must not needs be. Not necessary, not prudent, not in this hour. It's time to be a light, be salt, show the love of the Father, that others see that and rejoice, and look towards Him Don't destroy your witness trying to be right all the time. Find a way to relate to people. Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth, sis. Sometimes we just way too militant for our own good. And a lot of us get shot with quote unquote friendly fire. It's time out. Time out. Trust me, the hunter's gonna get those who are left to wake up. Because all us fishermen have thrown our line. And that we were supposed to pull in have come in. Now the hunter's gonna flesh them out. Their time is coming. But are you gonna be a good ambassador? Or are you gonna serve up this truth on a dirty trash can lid based on your attitude? Yeah. Yisrael, we gotta get it together. Stop I'm canceling cancel culture amongst us. I'm gonna follow instructions. And if I perceive something you said to be off, with all the salt and season in my words, I will give answer. And I'm gonna work for reconciliation. Even if it gets us to 0 and we have to go our separate directions. That's fine. That's fine. And that's righteous. Find yourself on the right path. Alright, Israel? Alright. I love you guys. Like, share, comment, or don't. Or cancel me. That's up to you. Alright? Y'all have a blessed day. I gotta get to work. Shalom.